What up, guys? It's your boy Master Vlog. Welcome back to the vlog. Right now, guys, I'm actually on my chair and on my table and everything, and I also got a new TV, which is the LG MyView TV. It's a 32-inch TV, and this TV, guys, is one of the TV that I wanted to get. I wanted to get one that is curved, like it has the curved side, and mind you, it was not gonna fit on my table, because if you look at this, it was not gonna fit. Kind of take up kind of like the whole space and everything on my as much, but it comes to the point like, bro, I really cannot have another TV that is bigger than this, because a 32-inch is kind of nice for my view and stuff. But other than that, also, guys, right now it is 7:46, and I might have to stream soon at 7:50 and do the vlog, and not do the vlog, do the stream for about an hour and a half, I believe so. Do that and then get people to subscribe to the channel, and basically that's how I've been getting my channel like big and stuff like that, because I've been going on stream. And the streaming thing has been doing great for me. But a lot of people has not been subscribing. People subscribe and then they unsubscribe. But other than that, some people say that they will subscribe, but they don't. But I also love this TV because it's so big. It's like a 32-inch TV. I'm going to see how I can connect to my Apple home thing. Also, guys, the reason why I don't vlog in public is because I'm that I used to live with my mom way before I started living with my wife, like during COVID season, right? Everything was opening back up, right? I basically was at a point where I was vlogging coming back from work. I was vlogging like this, like I was like, hey guys, I'm just walking to my mom's house doing this and this and that, right? All of a sudden, people tend to say, hey, are you filming me? Even though I'm filming myself. It gets weird to the point where people think you're filming them when you're filming yourself. I was like this, just filming myself, like filming directly to my face. People thought I was filming them. It got to a point like I was not filming like that anymore. Like COVID changed my ways of like vlogging wise. It got weird to the point like I couldn't even vlog anymore like that in public, because people saying stuff. People had a problem. People had a problem like me vlogging outside. Like, it just got to a point like I couldn't even do it anymore. Anyway, guys, I've been trying to stream, but my mind told me not to stream. And I am trying not to fall asleep, because I've been here watching TV, watching these vlogs and stuff. And out of nowhere, I've been not trying to fall asleep on my, like, watching videos and stuff. But also, the Black Friday thing that happened on Friday for the Black Friday, which was the swag bag out of nowhere. This thing, right, for Black Friday was a disaster for Target, mind you. Like, people were talking about how Target was giving out tickets to kids that are not 18 plus. And mind you, they were giving it out to like younger kids, and it was a hazard. And people were like, hey, we got here early. What happened to the Black Friday tickets and stuff like that? They said they didn't say nothing about it in certain states. They really didn't say nothing about it. So what happened was people were complaining on social media, on TikTok, and people were complaining on Reddit. And I heard people complaining on YouTube about it. Like, my wife showed me videos about it from TikTok, because I don't really be on TikTok, and I don't use TikTok at all. But there were people complaining, saying like, hey, can I get a different bag? They got a different bag, but mind you, they got like a little Uno cards, and they got like some other candy, like leftover candy from Halloween and stuff like that, which was a disaster. People were complaining like it was a ripoff, it was a scam. It was a lot from Target, and it came to the conclusion that people didn't like. But anyway, guys, I am streaming right now on my phone, and I got a microphone connected to my iPhone 16 Pro Max. And guys, say what's up to the camera. And you guys gonna be on the stream, on the vlog tomorrow, and it's just been going crazy. And I've been at a point where I said to you guys that I was not gonna stream, and I was like thinking about it, and I was like making sure that I basically don't actually stream tonight. But I got to a point where I told myself, let me stream for you guys for right now. And there's not a lot of people on the stream tonight, because it's basically a freaking Sunday night and stuff. But yeah, it's just so crazy right now. But I just been at a point where I have to stream and give you guys. So back in 2024, guys, I tried to do the Vlogmas last year. I didn't do Vlogmas last year because my son was in the hospital. Like, for like a couple days, he was in the hospital, because technically I didn't basically vlog that. And he was at a point where he had his constipation, and then it got to a point where he was having bad constipation. It was the worst. Like, all his digestion section, he was not pooping, he was not doing none of that, and it was there. But every time that he trying to use the bathroom. He couldn't even use the bathroom. So back in 2024, guys, like also this was the time that my son was going to the hospital for his constipation, and basically we was going to this endocrinology or whatever, and he basically was having all this digestion section, and this didn't happen right when he was taking his medicine, which was his thyroid medicine, and he had to take it every time, every single day. And basically this doctor, right, it was going great at first and stuff like that, and then it came to a point like this year in 2025 that my son's development was going down. It was like decreasing to the point where I'm like, okay, like what is going on with him? Like he was going backwards and stuff like that. He was like stumbling, like walking. He was not progressing. Like he was not doing the stuff that he was doing in the beginning when he was taking his medicine every single day. So one time he was sleeping with his mother-in-law, like with his grandmom, and they have a bed for him in the room or whatever. And this what happened, that he was like gasping for air, like and we didn't even know what was going on with him because she told us the story. Like his grandparents told us what happened, and they was like, hey, listen, like you gotta check your son because he's basically gasping for air, and like he's looking like for air at night. And this happens like every other week and stuff like that. It doesn't happen consistently, but it basically goes on and it goes crazy. And to a point, like one time he was sleeping in his own bed in our room, and basically he was like, and then basically we wake up, and then my wife just pat in his back and whatever, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like we didn't know what would happen, and then we put him in our bed, and then like 2 days later, the same thing happened. We didn't know what was going on, but we took him to his pediatric and stuff like that, and it got crazy to a point where they send us over there and stuff, and then when we go there, they say, hey, is he taking his medicine? Because his development is very low. Like every test that they did was like certain concerning, and we was like, there were times that we couldn't even see the doctor, to the point like it got to that point that we couldn't even see the doctor. Because sometimes it was like 1 or 2 months, or like every 2 months or every 3 months we had to see the doctor. But it got crazy, and then the doctors tell us that if we have any records for him from the endocrinology guy. It was like, no, you can contact the hospital that he goes to, like his pediatric that he goes to, like his old one, and they can probably send you the records and stuff, and then they contact the facility where he was going to, and then when that happened, they send the records only for the pediatric guy, for the doctor that he was going to, his old pediatric. But they couldn't find the records or any information that he was going to that guy, to the endocrinology guy. And we was like, wait, what? Like, how can this be happening? How? Like it was very concerning to the point like we didn't know. We didn't even know that they didn't even have the records. We was like, what? They looked at us like we're crazy. But the thing is that we was going to them for our son get blood work done and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, what? It got to that point. I'm like, okay. It's to the point like I really don't care anymore, and I'm not going there anymore. Like it was his endocrinology guy before him, and we was like, basically what happened is that we was going to this guy, but we was never getting to see the guy because there were times that we was not seeing him. Sometimes in order to see the guy, my son had to take blood work, and we couldn't even see that. So he was like, oh, okay. We was getting to know him, whatever. And then when he got to know us, he was like, hey, who's the endocrinology guy? We was like, I don't know the name, but it's just a black guy. So technically, when he was like, is this so-and-so? Was like, I'm not sure. Can you show us a picture? So when he showed us a picture, it was like, it's that guy. He was like, listen, that guy has been retired. We was like, what? But we were seeing him like not too long ago. Like, how can he be retired when we were seeing him? So all of a sudden on the website that you look him up, it says that he's accepted new patient. But the thing was that it's very concerning that they never could, like Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, never got the records, never got any information from that doctor, never got any documents, record, nothing. So it got to a point where it is very concerning, and we told my son's therapy, and they was like, this is very sketchy that they never send the actual documentation or the record to the hospital and to their to your guys' pediatric. Like, yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in a brand new vlog tomorrow. But tomorrow's gonna be a very, very productive vlog tomorrow. But thank you guys.